Today, we will talk about financial education for kids and teens. As a parent, it's easy enough to talk to your kids about what they're doing at school, which shows they're binge watching, or what they want for dinner. So why is it so hard to talk about finances? Let's be honest. Teaching kids about something like financial literacy can be intimidating, especially if you feel like you're not a financial whiz yourself. Perhaps you never got much of a financial education growing up, were taught not to flaunt wealth, or grew up with financial insecurity. And even parents who are comfortable talking about money may not know how to break down seemingly complex financial issues in a way their tweens and teens are going to understand. But the thing is, building financial literacy pays off. A 2018 worldwide survey of 15-year-olds found that Canadian teens who talk about finances with their parents, even just once a week, scored 33 points higher in financial literacy than those who did not. This translates to having confidence in planning and tracking spending, which helps teens build a financially secure future. That's why we put together this Parent's Guide to help you to pass on a solid financial education to your kids. If tweens and teens can grasp basic economic concepts and learn how to use financial tools and access resources, then they're more likely to be successful at managing their finances as adults. And that's a win-win for everyone. What is financial literacy? In general, financial literacy is learning the basics of how money works in our society, including how to earn, save, and protect it. And helping kids understand what to do with their first earned dollars is one of the first steps in teaching them. From there, kids can start to grasp the concept of savings, how to budget, and eventually how to manage debt. Casual, in-the-moment conversations about all the ways money supports the family. From buying groceries to paying down the mortgage, offer kids real-life examples of decisions they'll make later in life. How do you explain financial literacy to a child? Teaching kids about financial literacy should start at home with open communication. It doesn't have to be a structured conversation either. Use teachable moments that come up every day to talk to your kids about money and finances. Maybe you see a news item about a company seeking bankruptcy protection. Use this to talk about how personal debt might lead to bankruptcy. Or, when you're tapping your debit or credit card at the gas pump, explain what that means and that fuel isn't free. Explain how you made decisions about money that day and how a budget helps you stay on track and achieve your goals. Financial education can also be learning on the go. Say your teen calls in a panic because she's lost her credit card. Instead of making accusations or judgments, walk them calmly through the next steps. You don't have to pretend you know everything either. It's also a valuable lesson for your kids to see you seeking answers, especially if you have your own financial weak spots. And be honest, kids are excellent lie detectors. If you feel that you could have made better choices or struggle to balance a budget, share this information using language they will understand. If you can remove anxiety around financial topics, then kids will learn that money is not something they have to avoid talking about. In fact, being open about your own money management will help empower them. 1. Earning money. Tweens and teens will more easily grasp the idea of money when it's up to them to earn their own. Setting up an earnings-based allowance can help them develop an understanding of the value associated with money and what it takes to earn it. And if the thought of becoming your child's employer and payroll department sounds like yet another massive task on your parenting list, the Mido app for parents and kids helps shoulder that responsibility. Designed for kids as young as 6 years old, the app lets you set up chores and pay out a weekly allowance that kids and teens can spend on a smart cash card safely and securely. Mido also gives you access to their spending activities, and parents can encourage good financial choices with emojis. Tips for parents. Financial literacy for teens could mean paying an allowance bi-weekly or even monthly. That way, your teens can practice budgeting their money over a longer period of time. When your tween or teen has their eye on bigger ticket items like concert tickets or a new gaming computer, consider setting up extra or one-off chores around the house. You can easily do this on the Mido app. You may choose to stop giving your teens an allowance when they reach a certain age, or when they're old enough to get a part-time job. From there, you can have conversations about how to read a paycheck, double-checking that the hours they were paid match the hours they worked. Plus, give your kids an introduction to filing income taxes. 2. Spending cash. Kickstart your kids' financial education by helping them create a personal budget, which helps give them control over how they spend their money. Balancing a budget will help them track the money coming in and going out, plan for short and long-term goals, manage monthly expenses, prepare for unexpected surprises, and decrease unnecessary spending or impulse buys. Tips for parents: make budgeting simpler by taking advantage of tools that help track spending. Have your kids record their spending in a notebook, spreadsheet, or an app that tracks saving and spending, so they know exactly where their money is going. The Mido Smart Cash Card lets kids and parents see how much money they have to part with when buying something they want. Talk to tweens and teens about buying what they need and discourage impulse shopping by making a list before they head out. Help your kids realize the impact that marketing campaigns and influencers can have on their spending too. Encourage kids to do their research if they're buying from a company online. Is it a reputable site? Some red flags to look for when shopping online include unbelievable deals, unclear return policy, the site looks poorly designed or contains no contact information. Remind them to factor shipping costs and sales tax into the budget as well. Help kids understand what is free and what costs money, or costs them their personal data or privacy, when playing online games, downloading songs, or streaming movies or TV shows. 3. Saving and investing. The sooner kids learn the concept of saving money, the bigger their financial literacy head start. By the time your child is 9 or 10 years old or even younger, they can understand concepts like needs versus wants. Tweens and teens can also grasp the importance of saving money and planning for short and long-term goals. Teens can set up a basic personal savings account to get comfortable with everyday banking and learn the concept of earning interest on their money. You may even want to match their savings to support the good habit of saving money. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.